he almost explained the concept of Kaurs Corner actually, the fact that Bibia around the country and all over the world don't really have anywhere to go to in terms of developing their Sikhi and gaining inspiration. What Benji and I found was when Kaurs Corner was established, was that we were sat in the Langar Hall at Khalsa camp, and while we were sat there, the Singhs were in a really inspirational talk happening with one of the Baisabs there, and a lot of the Bibia were sat in the Langar Hall with the kids running around going crazy. So we thought, okay, you know what, we need to do something for Bibia. We need to hold events around the country that Bibia can come to and gain inspiration from talks, from camps, from group activities. And like Baisab said before, there's certain things that Bibia can't talk about or feel that they can't talk about in front of Singhs. So, this is the reason Kaurs Corner was created. Okay, so from there onwards, from that moment we were sat in the Langar Hall, we thought of the name Kaurs Corner. Baisab, Amir Singh there, he designed our logo for us really quickly, and it's amazing and we love it, and we've had so many compliments on it. From there on, we've got a website together. We thought of our tagline, "Discover the core within," and Maharaj just made the whole concept of Kaurs Corner flourish from there onwards. Okay, just looking at the slide quickly, and this kind of sort of demonstrates some of the things that we found Bibia are struggling with in their lives. On a personal note, I have quite a bad relationship with my mother, so that's one of the things that Sikhi has really helped me with. And some Bibia out there might be lacking Sangat. Sometimes I feel like I lack Sangat, even though I'm around Sikhs. So that's what Kaurs Corner was created for, to bring Bibia together, to do Sangat with each other and become strong. Because if Bibia are strong, then the Bant will be strong, because we obviously give birth to children. And it's the Bibia's responsibility really to instill Sikhi within their children. Okay, so we've been given the Okay, so Maharaj has given us the status of being a core, which is a very uchi status. In that, as I said before, we are the ones that give birth to the kids and the Khalsa Panth of tomorrow. Okay, so just back to my original slide. Kaurs Corner was officially launched in January 2012 at Khalsa Primary School. We had a really, really good turnout, and it was a really successful event. From there onwards, we've held nationwide events all over the country. We've been very far up north, well, I think Bradford's the furthest we've been up north actually. We've been, down south, east, west. Benji recently travelled to Holland and held a Kaurs Corner event there. So we're growing, the team's growing, we've established a hub now in Derby. We launched that at Derby Smargham recently, so that's going really well. That involves events happening for Bibia only there every 2 weeks. So it kind of involves cooking, it involves sports activities and all kinds of things like that. So Bibia can come together and do vijad with each other, as well as keep fit and learn how to, cook. It's great. Okay, so we've held nationwide events. Hopefully we're going to be going to Australia soon, and possibly California is in the pipeline as well. So, from that you can see that Kaurs Corner is really growing. Okay, there's lots of ways in which you can keep in touch. We're on Facebook, we have a website, we're on Twitter, we're on Instagram. So, just type in Kaurs Corner on Google and you can find us there. In terms of make a difference. If you Singhs or Singhini are here, if you know of anywhere that needs a Kaurs Corner event to be held there, we're quite willing to travel anywhere basically, whether it be in Europe or wherever. We're happy to pay for tickets or whatever ourselves, and go wherever the seva is needed. Okay, so you can get in touch with us via Facebook or on our website if you want us to travel anywhere and hold an event. In terms of upcoming events, we've recently had the Derby launch, as I stated. We're launching our Bradford hub here. It's a relaunch because we launched it last year, but unfortunately, due to our own galtiya, it sort of fizzled out. But hopefully, today the launch will happen again, and Your local contacts here will be Harsimrat Benji, who studies at Reading University, but she comes up quite often, I'm sure you all know her. And also Baljinder Kaur Benji, she'll be your local hub contacts. Okay, during our events we have a Q&A box as well, so any Gupta questions that Bibia want to ask, they can pop in the Q&A box. And we usually have a Q&A session where we run through the questions with them, obviously. And we also ask for feedback so that we can improve. Okay, I think Navroop Benji is now quickly gonna... Thank you. Navroop Benji is just quickly going to run through the Bradford hub and what it's going to entail for Bibia here. Okay, Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Can we try that again, please, with a bit of Josh? Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. I always say to my little 3-year-old, when we do Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, it should be like a roar. So we should be doing that in Sangat as well, because that's like one little girl, and this is like, you know, like 100 of us. I just wanted to talk about what the hub's going to be, and I think it's important that we talk about it in front of everybody, and I mean like the Singhs as well, and like the committee who has allowed us to come in and hold the hub here. The hub is going to be basically a base, a Kaurs Corner base, and it's going to be where the Bibia can come in their own space and they can ask the questions, they can grow in their Sikhi, they can learn, they can have people to support them, and even if the people that are around them aren't able to answer certain questions, they can go to Gursikhs, elder Gursikhs, and ask for the answers. So it's better to try and ask a question and get the answer as opposed to just kind of making, you know, your own assumptions, you know? Which often happens for Bibia because they don't have anywhere to go. The hub is going to be every 2 weeks a programme that's going to be held on a set day, set time, and you can come, and it's going to be for all ages. We're going to have sewing classes, cooking classes. We're going to give the Sangat, so the Bibia, whoever are going to be part. It doesn't matter what level of Sikhi you are at. You know, 1 week you might have the Jumawari to go away and learn a Sakhi and then go and come to the hub and tell everybody that week. So that way it's interactive. You have to go and learn too and then teach other people, you know? It's not about, you know, someone wearing at the start and then they know everything. It's not like that. We have to do it together. And that's going to be for you. And the Gurdwara across the world are lacking this for the Bibia. And I think that's why we are really suffering in terms of, like, you know, there's so many people who, like kids, they don't want to keep their hair, the girls, they don't want to marry Singh, they don't think that Singhs with Dara and like the star are attractive to them, and it's because it's not been instilled in them from a very young age. And the only way that's going to happen, the fathers can do as much as they can, and that's fantastic, but it's the mothers, which are the first Sangat, so it's them that we need to tap into. As we said, the contacts are going to be Baljinder Benji and Harsimrat Kaur. Odai, you can contact us through Facebook or anything like that. Raj Benji controls that, and you know, any questions that you might have is good as well. In terms of support, what I wanted to say to the Singhs and to the committee is, please support this. We really, really need you to support this, Hannah, because without you, we can't do it. And like, people always say, why were the gurus men? Like, why weren't they women? It's not equality, this and that, blah, 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 blah. But the thing is, behind every guru was a really strong woman. Yeah, there was a really strong Singhini. And it's the same, vice versa. But behind every strong Singhini, there's got to be a strong Singh. And it's vice versa. And I think that in order for this to be successful, we need you to support you. We need you to pull the Bibia in. We need you to say to your wives, to your sisters, to your daughters, go to the hub this week. You go and do something. You go and lead something. And that way we can make a difference. Even if you think that, no, you don't know anything, you can't do anything, I guarantee you will be able to change someone with your own experiences. You will be able to share something with someone that will inspire them. You just need to have faith in Maharaj, because together we can achieve so much. We can achieve so much. We just need to learn a little bit about the Bibia, our ancestors. They were so strong. They supported each other to become really, really strong. You know, we've gone so far away because now as Bibia we're looking at each other and we're saying, oh, she's better than me, I need to try and be better than her. That's good in some ways, but we should be saying, she's doing really good, how can I make her better? You know, we need to be trying to support each other like that, leaning on each other, Hannah. And And that way, I think in 20, 30 years, we could be really, really strong. That's all I wanted to say. So thank you very much. If you are interested in coming to the relaunch, which is going to be happening downstairs in the music room, we urge you to come. We do beg for you to come, please. Spend the day with us. You know, let's do some Simran together. Let's learn together. A family that prays together, they always stays together. So please come downstairs. We're going to go downstairs now, and we would like all the Bibia to just take 4 hours out of your day just to spend it with us. Even if you can't stay for 4, stay for 1 hour. Please. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.